So we're just going to go and speak to Rebecca Carr, who's a development worker with Forestry Commission Scotland.
We've been coming to All Energy for a number of years now, really promoting the use of wood for local heat markets, particularly sort of smaller scale systems. You know, the sort of things that might, local wood fuel supply little heat, things like hospitals, hotels, schools, and there's a growing number of those sort of boilers being installed now.
What do you see as the benefits then for a lot of these organisations and businesses for using wood?
Well, first of all, the obvious one is the reduction in carbon emissions. You know, for wood produced from sustainably managed forests, particularly locally sourced, you know, really, will reduce carbon emissions by, more than 90%. Also, the savings in running costs for the fuel costs with oil prices, particularly for areas which are off gas grids, the heating costs are causing actually problems for businesses, particularly smaller sized businesses operating in that area. So if they've got a big heat demand, like hotels, for example, a very good example, that's starting to cause some real problems. So wood fuel's a good alternative. And of course now you've got the RHI, which gives an added financial incentive to put them in.
Tell us a bit more about the renewable heat incentive.
It's for businesses, communities, and the public sector as well. It's not for householders at the moment, though that will come along later. It provides an annual payment based on the amount of renewable heat you generate, so that can be from a wood-fueled boiler. It's a UK-wide scheme, it's the UK government that's put that in place, and they're just finalising all the regulations and have it up and running in later in the summer. And that will really make a difference because it's calculated so that it will give you a 12% return on the investment, the additional capital costs of the renewable heating system, whatever kind it is, over the lifetime. So you get that payment for 20 years on a wood fuel boiler.
Now I think most consumers will see wood fuel heating as being about log burning stoves in their homes or businesses. Is that the only option, or are we looking at different types of technology these days?
Oh yeah, absolutely. I mean, even log systems are a bit more automated. Well, you'll not get something that will automatically, but you still have to do that legwork or feeding, putting them in. But for a household scale, the alternative is pellets. We've got several different varieties of pellets, different suppliers of pellets on our stand here, and that can be really automated. It can be for a room heater which can be controlled by remote. I've seen them controlled by remote control, or a full central heating system which is just as controllable as gas and oil. And you can get deliveries of pellets by tankers. Some companies do that, so they will come like an oil truck might and just blow the pellets into your store. So that for a household level, it's probably pellets if you want the real ease of convenience, and logs if you're prepared to sort of put a bit of effort in. But that's a really sustainable, cheap supply if you're prepared to do that with logs.
And what would you see then is the first step for a consumer, a business or a household? I mean, where should they go first to get basic information about what the options are for them?
Well, they can, I mean, there's websites, particularly the Biomass Energy Centre website, and our own website, usewoodfuel.co.uk. And there's people they can talk to. We've got a number of advisors. And also, the Energy Saving Trust have a lot of information on domestic heating systems as well. So there's a number of places they can go to.